Well, hello there, Dukely here, and today I'm playing Fishing Planet. This is a free-to-play game on Steam. It came out several days ago. Well, probably more than a week now for you, listener. They do have daily bonuses, see? Like, War Thunder and some other free-to-play games. This game is definitely modeled on free-to-play / pay-to-win. No doubt in my mind. Not all the features are in yet, as it's early access. They have tournaments, which I imagine you would have to pay. They have like a premium... let's just go to here. So yeah, there's a premium account, so it's basically, you know, you get extra experience, 50% boost to experience. Pretty common premium subscription type. Can buy more credits here, although there's no point because you can't buy anything anyway unless you unless you played a lot. I'm a level 2 and I've caught quite a few fish. Yeah, I think this went to a really high level on Steam. Like, it's got nothing but good reviews, although there's definitely some problems with it. But again, early access. So here on the left you can see my experience. I have 27 out of 100 before I even get to level 3. You pretty much can't buy anything new until you get to level 3. I can apparently buy this Cesar 16-foot pole, but it's 16 premium currency. So you see here that you need 2 stars to buy these, and then 3, which I imagine is level. So level 3, you can get this additional thing. Another thing is that you can't keep really big fish unless you have a, like a something license, an advanced license, I guess is what they're called. So yeah, you need an advanced Missouri license, which you can't even get to level 3. And then it'll allow you to catch and keep all types of fish. You can basically catch any kind of fish, but you can't keep them. So you have to throw them back. So I think the only thing you can't keep on the beginning area is grass pickerel. So you can see my equipment here. I just have basic stuff. I bought this denim vest because I wanted to look like I was from 1975. And I've got some baits here, which include bread, cheese, dough balls. Okay? Now, I've gone fishing quite a few times in real life, and never have I ever heard of any of these 3 items before being used for bait. But I could be different because this is in the South. I'm in Missouri. That's the South to me, I guess, right? I don't know. Is it the South? I think it's probably about the South. They were a Confederate state, I think. Maybe they weren't. I don't know. Anyway, maybe they use these things down there. I don't know. You can't even buy, like... If you know anything about fishing, which you may not know, because you're probably just watching this because you're subscribed to me, or I don't know, whatever you're doing. They have jig heads and stuff in here, but you can't buy any of this stuff until you're level 5. IRL, that's my favorite fishing gear, is to jig. They also have... Where'd they go? They have spoons for, you know, bass and whatnot. You can't get any of those until you're a higher level, level 3. So I guess once you're level 3, you get a bunch more things. You've got hooks and bobbers and things. You have this kind of bobber, which I've never seen before in my life. So these allow you to carry additional items, so you can switch out stuff while you're on the trip. Because basically how this works, this is the one thing I really don't like about this game, is we live here, but apparently we have to pay $20 plus an extra $5 per day that we stay here to fish. I have $874 because they gave everybody $500 yesterday because there was like a server problem. Anyway, so we're going to travel there. So I don't like that you have to pay to even start fishing because you don't make any money from the fishing. You get like $1 a fish or something, which isn't great. And I think if you can't play this game for more than like 30 minutes or you will die of boredom. Real fishing is more exciting than this. And if you were standing in one spot and you didn't get a bite for like 10 minutes, you would change. You would go somewhere else. You would move. In this game, you kind of have to sit... Although it's not bad in this area. Like, the starting level was really hard, but this area is not too bad. I like this spot over here. So you just say go fishing. You get to choose. There's some spots to choose from. I don't know if there's more later on or anything. We'll just close that stupid... I don't need to listen to other people. You do not have assembled rods. Oh, Christ. What does that mean? I seem to have all the bits. Oh, no. I need to put my line back on. Oops, I must have taken it off. Okay, so now you walk up to the shore. Here we go. And you just kind of whip it out. You just hold left mouse button for a second and you throw it out there. And then you sit and wait patiently. You gotta wait a little while and then you hit right mouse button to like strike the fish and then you reel him in. About a 95% chance we're gonna get a bluegill because that's all I've ever caught here. So this is the game here, huh? Yeah. But like I was saying, you can't play for more than 30 minutes or it's extremely boring. And so I feel like you'd have to pay... If you played any longer than that, you know... Ooh, that's a bite. Yep. Ah, bluegill. Bait was eaten or lost. I like this effect. It's a very nice looking game. But, I don't know. You can also change your line leader, which would be the part below the bobber, if I think. But yeah, you definitely want to pay for a premium membership if you played more than like an hour a day. I feel like this is a game where you just casually play for a bit, like while you're waiting for somebody else to play something, or... Ooh, another bluegill. Okay. Yeah, I just don't see it being something a hardcore gamer would get into. I think it's a very casual game. And I don't like to compare games to other things after I watch this video about comparisons and how it's not really fair to the game you're comparing to. But there's a lot of similarities between this and The Hunter, which is a free-to-play hunting game, but you can only do like a couple things, and then you need to pay to do the rest of the stuff. But you can actually work your way up to doing it for free. It would just take a very long time. And I feel like this is probably about the same, where you could sit here and catch these shitty little fish forever, and then eventually be able to catch big fish. But I think it would take too long for you to do for free, so if you were going to invest in this game, then you know, it might be something you'd want to do. And again, they might have the tournaments in the future. I don't know how the tournaments will work. If the tournaments are like the ones from The Hunter, in which anybody can enter it, and then it's just like biggest fish size, and then you get the currency for it, like if you win some currency for it, that would be okay. I think that would be a good deal, because it would give you a reason to play and to try to catch a certain fish. Hopefully they would have tournaments for each type of fish. I think that would work. That would work okay. And the developers are very nice from what I've seen on the forums and things. They aren't rude or anything. If that's not true, let me know. And can put a citation here in the video. Is that a fish? No. Let's try some red worms. Also, I'll try like a smaller... I don't remember if it's a big size is smaller or not. I forget how the hook sizes go. Oh well. And we'll go on this side. I hope they add in boats and things. And you can travel on the water and stuff. That'd be very cool. Also, they need to make it so you can cast different links. Like, maybe I wanted to go farther out there. Maybe I wanted to go onto the other side, onto the bank there. But, hey. Still early access. Wait and see what happens. You can always come back to this. If you guys want to see more, let me know down below. Say, I want to see more of that there fishing game, lad. And I'll be like, oh yeah? Fucking... Well, we'll wait and do some more later. That's me having a conversation with you, by the way. I definitely got a fish on there. Let's just... No, strike was done too early. They really like that one, this one. Strike was done too early. Well, I think 90% of fishing in real life is you wait for a bite and then you yank it. So, although there's no... Another important thing about fishing is that it's a lot about the feel of the pole. So you can kind of tell if you have something on there or not, because you can feel it. Where in this, you're kind of blindly clicking, hoping that you do actually have something on there. What? Whatever. Just go for it again. No problem. I got all goddamn day, although I'm not going to play all day. If you look in the top left, it's 5:19 a.m. and it's very bright out for 5:19 a.m. That could be a characteristic of the part of the United States that I'm in. Strike was done too early. Looked like it was getting away with my fucking bobber, so I was going to pull. Christ. I've got a lovely, like, plaid shirt on, too, if you look at my arm there. It looks like a plaid shirt I would actually wear in real life. So that's accurate. They do have some cosmetic stuff. You can change that, like the jacket you saw. That allows me to carry more types of tackle and things. Which I don't actually have any other types of, because you saw how I can only buy, like, 2 things. So that looks like a fish. There we go. Another bluegill. Hooray! You can see my bar for progress I don't think has moved at all, and I've caught like half a dozen fish or something here. Oh, panfish overlord. Catch a certain number of panfish. In real life, I panfish a lot and catch perch, which are delicious. I just need a shitload of them. I don't know what a bluegill tastes like. I imagine it's sort of like a pumpkin seed, which are very common fish in the eastern part of the U.S., I guess. I don't know if they have them out west. I don't know. I don't know anything about fish geography or fish. Yeah, nope. Alright, well. Okay, let's have one more go here. I paid $25 to come out here, so 71 degrees. I don't know if you can, if they have variable weather or anything. Because if it's raining, I've heard that's a good time to catch fish, although I've never gone when it's raining. And the temperature would also matter a lot, because if it's really hot, and if the water is really hot, the fish would be down really deep, so you'd want to change your tackle setup. But again, none of that is displayed except for a temperature of the air. Really? Maybe they'll add those things later. There's also, let's just look at this for a second. There's a shitload of stuff here. You can change your drag setting, your reeling speed, and all this other stuff. Ooh. There we go. That's actually a lot nicer looking than the other ones I caught. I wonder if you couldn't use a joystick with like a force feedback for this, because I think that'd be interesting, because you could kind of just pull back on the stick. I don't think I actually have force feedback in my stick because it annoys me, but I think that would be a good tool for this game, is a force feedback joystick. There used to be in the arcades, you know, 10 years ago, there used to be, more than 10 years ago, there used to be fishing and hunting games, and a lot of times they would have a fishing one where it was like a rod, the bottom part of a rod, and you would hold it and it had like a reel on it. And that was all you did, was like reel stuff in, like Sega Bass Fishing, I think, had that. And then there was all the classic hunting video games where it was just a big orange shotgun and you fired it at the television and shot about 3 dozen animals as they ran across the screen. I think they did remake that game, actually, a Cabela's version of that for the Wii, where you kind of shoot this big orange shotgun at your television. I feel like you'd look like a crazy person doing it inside your house, but why not? If you like it. Come on, let's catch one more fish before I leave. I don't even know how long this video's been, but it's probably been too long, and I feel like you've probably already left. I would have left. I mean, you're seeing the whole game at this point, really. There's just different kinds of fish you can catch, but I've never seen any other kind besides this, except I think I saw a trout in the tutorial. Not even a trout, it was like a crappie. A crappie. Well, this is going well. Let's just reel it in a bit. Oh, 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 it's jiggling. I don't know if that's just a glitch, or a graphical glitch, or what. On the right side, there's also like a little bobber icon that's a pretty good indicator of what's happening. Nothing? No? Let's try, let's try some cheese, since that doesn't make any sense to me at all. Can I go over here? Yep. If the bobber lays on its side, like that, oh, then that means you've got your drag set too low, or your line leader set too low. So it's hitting the bottom. Let's do about 30. That seems better. Okay. Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. There is some music in this game and it's really terrible. It's just really plucky. Well, that's not even plucky, it's like ridiculously smooth guitar. That gets quite annoying. Look at that, that's a fish, right? Okay. Another bluegill. Fantastic. I think I might have gotten, like, a little bit there, because I was about at the end, and I've gone up a little bit. And there you go, that's fucking Fishing Planet. Let me know if for some reason you want to see more. And, oh, look, here's the temperature of the water. Right? And stuff? Oh, that's good. Okay, I never noticed that before. Anyway, fish tend to become more active in the afternoon. Keep this in mind when fishing in such weather. So they do have variable weather and stuff. Wow, I was talking shit before. They do have all kinds of variable weather. And, I don't know if that tells you the temperature of the water. That's just kind of telling you when they're more active. Well, I guess I'll have to try that. I never noticed that before for some reason. Maybe they just added that since I played last? I don't know. Anyway, that's Fishing Planet. Let me know if you want to see more. Social links in the description. And thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.